Hello, today we are going to discuss about the SNMP and SIEM. So these are the two management protocols which are used to manage the network nodes in the network. So here in this we are going to discuss about the SNMP components, then the MIB, then their versions and the port numbers, and the SNMP functions. So next we will discuss about the SIEM protocol. So let's first start with SNMP. So here the simple network management protocol, that is SNMP, is a popular protocol for network management. So SNMP collect the information from network devices such as server, printer, hubs, switches and routers on the IP network. So it collects the information from the network nodes and it sends this information to the SNMP manager. So after implementing these, by assessing these information, it sends the response to the SNMP agent. So here it is basically SNMP is implemented to monitor the status of managed devices and the applications. For example, Microsoft Windows Server 2003 provide SNMP agent software that works with the third-party SNMP managed softwares. So next, in SNMP, network consists of three components: SNMP manager, SNMP agent, and network management station, that is NMS. The SNMP agent are the software which runs on the managed devices like routers, switches, and as NMS network management station, it is a software which run over the SNMP manager. So here the SNMP manager or the managed device which manages the various network nodes such as router, server, switch, cable modem, hub, host and the printers, etc. So SNMP interface provide under unidirectional or the bidirectional access to the node specific information, and SNMP manager share these informations over NMS, that is network management station. Basically the SNMP manager is used to manage the network devices, whereas SNMP agent, it is a network management software tool which is run over the network nodes, and agent collect the local information of the device and translate the information to or from SNMP manager. Whereas NMS, that is network management station, it execute application that monitor and control the network nodes, and NMS provides lot of processing and memory resources required for network management. So this is about SNMP manager, SNMP agent and NMS. So next is the MIB, that is management information base. So here management information base is a description of a set of network devices that can be managed using the simple network managed protocol. Basically the MIB is used to categorize the data that can be queried or analyzed over the network node. So SNMP version 2 use MIB2 and which have some additional features. So here SNMP managed network runs regular queries to manage devices, network nodes, and then gather that information in a format which is usable to read for the SNMP operators. The next is the SNMP version. So the SNMP versions come in version 1, version 2 and version 3. So here SNMP version 1, it is an open and standard protocol which have the 3 requests for proposal functioning. It is used in 1988, whereas SNMP version 2, it is same as that of SNMP version 1 but with some minor advancements. Whereas the SNMP version 3, it is same as the SNMP version 2 but have the additional features of having additional security features like encryption and robust authentications. The next is the SNMP port number. So here the SNMP devices use UDP port, user datagram protocol ports like 161 and 162 over the unsecure communication. So for unsecure communication, SNMP use the UDP port 161 and 162. But with additional in SNMP version 3, we add the security. So it use UDP port adding security layer, that is TLS, that is transport layer security. So here it use the UDP port 10161 and 10162. So here the agent receives and listens queries on port 161 or 10161, whereas NMS, that is network management station, receives and listens queries on port 162 or 10162. So these are the port of SNMP. The next is the SNMP functions. So here the SNMP functions include 8 core functions, but it use basically 4 functions. So these 4 functions are the get request or the get next request, response, whereas set request, and trap. So these are the 4 functions. So how these functions works over the SNMP, like when an SNMP manager wants to query an agent, it sends the get request command to the agent. So whenever it wants the information from the agent, it sends the get request. Then agent sends the response with the requested information. So it adds the requested information into the response command, which is sent to the SNMP manager. Then the NMS tells the agent to make changes to the information by analyzing the requested information. If it wants to make the changes, then NMS tells the agent to make the changes, which is queried and send the set PDU. So if the agent wants to make request for the help then it sends the trap PDU to the SNMP manager. For example, if SNMP manager send a get request command to printer to get knowledge about the number of pages printed or amount of toner left, so the agent give response according to the SNMP manager request. So it send the information about number of how many numbers of pages are printed and how much amount of toner left in the printer. So then technician determine this response information and then check if printers need a maintenance or not. So if agents wants to help for NMS, then it sends the trap message to the NMS. So this is the working of SNMP. Next is SIEM, that is security information and event management. So it is an approach to the security management. It is used to provide the security in large organization or enterprises. So SIEM provides an integrated view of an organization information technology security. So it is an industrial standard term which have the composition of 2 terms, that is SEM and SIM. SEM is the security event management and SIM is the security information management. So SEM provide the security to the event management and SIM provide the security to the information of every event. So here the two part processes in SIMR is that SEM based on real-time monitoring. It monitor the different security events at the real time, and it monitor the enterprise edge devices and save their database to a location that supports single viewpoint review. So it can be accessed from a single device. So SIM manage the database which is reviewed and analyzed by automated and human enterprise. So SIM provide the database which is reviewed, which is analyzed by the human enterprise, or if you want the harden the security, so it harden the security over these events. So here the SIM may be self-implemented or managed or administered under the contract by a vendor in the form of MSSP, that is Managed Security Service Provider. So this is all about SNMP and SIM. Thank you.